As actors, that's a good question.
As actors, I am definitely more of a Raj. You know,
Yeah.
like I think as actors, you are more of a Mir. Like
Yeah.
you do a lot of prep.
I really enjoyed the show. I love the dynamic between the two of you. Was there a brotherly feeling that developed between the two of you as actors while on the show?
Totally.
Yeah, Riju, absolutely. I mean, it just felt like this organic thing that started very early on. And I want to say it was intentional on both of our ends.
Yeah.
This unspoken, intentional effort and fostering of our personal relationship so that it could be reflected in the relationship of our characters and yeah, I mean the responses have been a lot better than I've been expecting, especially when it comes to the chemistry that we
It's
have.
pretty organic, you know.
Yeah.
You can't force these kinds of things as much as you try. If it isn't working, it's not working. But luckily, we were, very fortunate to be a part of a cast that really got along with each other, and we were able to have a comfortability on set that allowed us, to really have fun and play and make something that's this insane.
In life, we meet people who are either, a Raj or a Veer. So, as actors, would you say you're more Raj or more Veer?
As actors, that's a good question.
As actors, I am definitely more of a Raj. You know,
Yeah.
like I think as actors, you are more of a Mir. Like
Yeah.
you do a lot of prep.
That is true.
You do a lot of prep, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
you're just freewheeling it.
I'll read it a couple of times, and
Yeah.
I'll try to put it on its feet, and I'll mess up on purpose just to find ways out of it, and and then
Yeah.
if I don't get it, I'm just like, oh well,
Yeah, and I'm very
on
much
to
like
the next.
concerned of like, do we have options? We're gonna do this. This is gonna be great, and
Yeah.
I like knowing, I need to know everything and have it set in my head so that way when I get on set I can play around and still understand where we're at and. But then that again goes back to chemistry and comfortability on set. If you don't have that, then none of this is really possible.
Right? Yeah, totally.
Again, as actors on the same line of thought, what if the two of you did discover that you are part of a crime family? What would your reaction be as, Saagar and Asif?
Oh, if we found out we were in a crime family? It's a good question. I honestly would be so shocked for a minute, and then depending on which family member it was, I would probably be like, nah, I kind of saw that.
Yeah.
I kind of saw that coming. There's some people in my family would be like, that's not so crazy.
I would definitely, if my family was a part of a crime family and we just found out today, I'd probably join.
Oh God.
Not gonna lie, I'd be like, yo, let me figure out how to like do this on a bigger scale. With some discretion.
Yeah, I'd try to get them out of it, but knowing my family, they would probably be like, no, we're committed to this. This
Yes,
is our life.
same. I mean, I know if my dad was doing this, there would be no way I could get him out. I would have to join. The best way to get him to stop. The best way to get him to stop is if I start.
And then ruined it. And then he'd
No,
be like,
and he'd be like, my kids are doing this. I've become such like, am I that bad of a role model? You know what?
oh,
Reverse
okay,
psychology.
yes,
It's
that's
reverse
actually really,
psychology.
that's really smart. Okay.
Amazing. How would you say the relationship between, Raj and Prairie is different from the relationship between Veer and Pushpa?
Well, I mean, Mir and Bushra is very much like, we love each other, but it's very much like, hey, we're doing all these things on the clock. We started dating here, we're getting married here, we're gonna have kids here, we're gonna get a house here. I have my plan, my 10-year plan of investing and getting a job and becoming CEO. So it's very much a relationship that's on a schedule and a checklist.
Yeah. Whereas Raj and Prairie, they're twin flames. They're soulmates.
Yes.
They don't have to talk about it. They just know, and they don't care about what like a normal relationship is like. They don't care about labeling it, but they know even if Raj gets married to anybody else, Prairie and Raj will always be soulmates, and they will always have each other and be there for each other in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, they're the type of couple that would meet in another life.
Yeah, and they know they would.
Yeah.
So they're not worried about this life because this is the one that's not important.
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Thank you so much. I've been asked to wrap up, but thank you. It was a pleasure talking to both of you. Very funny show. Thank you.
It
Thank
was
you
so
so
good
much.
talking to you.